This story is one in the series from the African Wildlife Foundation, brought to you by Soundprints in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Kakuda the Giraffe by Laura Gates Galvin, illustrated by Michael Denman and William Hewitt, narrated by Al Gates. Soft pink clouds streak the sky as the sun slowly rises in Zambia, Africa. Zebras, antelopes, and elephants roam the valley. Under a big acacia tree, a baby giraffe lies alone. The baby giraffe's neck is not yet long enough for him to reach up and get leaves to eat from the treetops. This is something his mother would have done for him, but he doesn't know where his mother is, and he is very hungry. Suddenly, the baby giraffe sees a jeep carrying 5 wildlife scouts approaching him. The giraffe is not afraid of the scouts. He is a beautiful animal with a graceful neck. He has a dark black mark on the side of his neck. The scouts call him Kakuda, the Dark One, in Kunda, the local language. Kakuda feels gentle hands wrap around his body as 2 of the scouts pick him up and carry him to their jeep. After a short ride, Kakuda is lifted out of the jeep. He stands in the middle of a small village. Soon he is surrounded by a group of children. They happily greet and welcome him. Within minutes, a small mound of vegetables is placed in front of Kakuda. It is a gift of food from the children. Spreading his front legs wide, Kakuda lowers his head down to the vegetables. He cautiously takes a few bites and then lifts his head right back up. Kakuda does not like the taste of the vegetables. Within minutes, another gift of food is placed in front of Kakuda. This time, it is a pile of branches and leaves the children pull down from a nearby thorny acacia tree. Kakuda sees the children eagerly watching him. He spreads his front legs and bows his head down to the branches. With his long black tongue, Kakuda removes some leaves and brings them to his mouth. He chews the leaves and reaches with his tongue for more. He continues to eat the leaves faster and faster. The leaves are delicious, and Kakuda is much happier with this meal. Kakuda is thirsty from all his eating. The children bring him water, and he drinks and drinks and drinks until his thirst is finally satisfied. Every day, Kakuda is visited by the people of nearby villages. He gets plenty of attention from the children. They keep him well fed. He is happy and content in the village. Kakuda spends most of his time wandering in the village and resting under a big acacia tree. During the day, the children follow him wherever he goes. At night, the men in the village light a big bonfire and take turns watching over him. As the days pass, Kakuda grows bigger and stronger. One night, the man watching over Kakuda falls asleep by the fire. Kakuda is restless and wanders to the acacia tree to eat, but he still can't reach the leaves. He continues to wander, farther and farther from the village. Before long, he has traveled quite far, and the village is nowhere in sight. Kakuda grows tired and hungry. He lies down in the tall grass and falls asleep. As the sun rises, Kakuda wakes from his sleep in the tall grass. He sees a group of giraffes walking gracefully toward him. One of the giraffes walks to Kakuda and bows her long neck down. She gently licks Kakuda with affection. Weeks pass, and Kakuda now spends his days and nights with the giraffes. The giraffe that affectionately licked Kakuda is now like a mother to him. One day, Kakuda sees a jeep in the distance watching him and the other giraffes. Inside of it are the scouts who rescued him. Even though Kakuda liked living in the village with the people, he is now much happier roaming the national park with his new family. About giraffes. Giraffes live mainly in the dry savannas and open woodlands of Africa. They can gallop at speeds up to 35 miles an hour. Giraffes' long necks allow them to eat food that is out of the reach of other hoofed animals. They feed almost entirely on the leaves of acacia, mimosa, and wild apricot trees. Giraffes can go over a month without drinking water. Giraffes weigh between 1,200 and 3,900 pounds and stand 15 to 17 feet tall. Giraffes are usually seen alone or in small, loosely organized groups of 2 to 10. Giraffes usually sleep standing up, but sometimes they lie down. They have excellent vision, hearing, and sense of smell.